Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Ella Dishes It Out. Today we're going to be making some wonderful chicken and waffles for breakfast or brunch. All right, let's get started. Okay, so over here we have our complete original pancake and waffle mix. So to this pancake and waffle mix, we're going to add 1 1/2 cups of water, and we're going to add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Okay, and we're going to stir that together. If it's too much water, we can always add more batter. More pancake mix is what I'm trying to say, or waffle mix, if it seems like it's too soupy. Which this does seem a little soupy, but I'm just gonna let it sit here for a few minutes and let it dissolve and see if it'll get a little thicker. Right now, this is the consistency of it, and I don't like that consistency, so I'm going to add a little bit more of the pancake waffle mix. Okay, so you're just going to have to eyeball it. I like mine kind of thick because I don't want it to be running off the sides of the waffle maker. Okay, let's see how this is going to be. Okay, that's thicker, much thicker, and the consistency that I want. See, it's not as runny. So you're just going to have to eyeball it once you do your measurements and everything. I'll follow the directions on this box, but you know, as you're cooking, sometimes you have to either add more water or add more batter or whatever you need to do that. Okay, I'm going to heat my waffle iron up and we're going to get started with the waffles. But first we're going to make the chicken. We're going to start with the chicken first. So we'll go to that while this is just dissolving. Okay, I have my chicken here. I pounded it out with the meat mallet. And now we're getting ready to flour it. But first we're going to season it. I got some onion powder I'm going to put on there. I'm going to flip it over and season the other side as well. And I already seasoned my flour, but I just like to have my meat seasoned. Okay, we're going to put some garlic salt, or you can use garlic powder. This keeps me from having to add salt. I just add the garlic salt. Okay, and then we're going to add some smoked paprika. Just a little bit. Just going to give it a beautiful golden brown. I'm going to add some to the flour too, to give it a beautiful golden brown look. Okay, now I'm going to flip these over. I'm going to add the same seasonings. Just flip them over. I'm going to be adding the same seasonings. Smoked paprika. Garlic salt. That's going to give it a wonderful flavor. I love garlic. And a little bit of onion powder, which I'm almost out of. Got to add that to my list. My shopping list. Okay, now we're ready to flour. I'm not going to do an egg wash with this. I'm just going to flour it. Okay? So we got our flour mixture here. I mean, if you want yours to be extra crispy, you can add an egg wash or egg dip. Some people call it. Okay, so just make sure it's good and floured on both sides. And there you go. Just gonna put it on this plate over here and go to the next piece. I love to use these bags because your hands don't get as dirty as they would if you were having to which I still do anyway. I make sure it's very coated with my fingers. Sometimes I wear gloves because I don't like to get the flour all into my, there's another piece, into my nails. Okay, so flour that really well. So we're going to flour up all the rest of these pieces and then we're going to start frying it. Okay, the waffles are ready. Let's just take it out. And there you have perfect waffle. Just gonna put it on that plate and we're gonna start on the next batter. Always spray your waffle maker before you put your batter in there so it doesn't stick. Okay, we're gonna make the next one. Okay, we don't want it to overflow. Add just enough batter in there to make it perfect but not overflow. So add a little bit more batter so it'll go up onto the sides. Just a little more. Okay, now we're ready to close this. Okay, we're ready to close it. Some of it does spill out on the side. That's an easy cleanup. That's going to spill on the side as well, but it's okay. It's an easy cleanup. So we're going to move on over to our chicken and start cooking our chicken. Okay guys, we're ready to start frying our chicken, so let's get started. Okay, so the grease is pretty hot. We're just going to grab a piece of chicken, put it in there, turn the eyelet up some so the chicken will be crispy, nice and crispy. I'm just going to add it in there. One piece at a time. Grab this big piece right here. Put it in that spot. All right, and this is going to fry up very well, and we'll be ready to build our chicken and waffles. Okay, you hear that sound right there? That means this chicken is ready to be flipped. It's frying at a high temperature. And it's ready. You can even probably slide another piece in there. Let's put this big piece in there right there. That's going to slow it down a little bit. If you want it to cook so that it's crispy on the outside, just making sure it's got enough flour on it. So they'll be crispy.
Okay, here's another version of Ella's Chicken and Waffles.
Crispy chicken.
Please feel free to contact me on Ella Dishes It Out on Instagram and Facebook. And of course, YouTube, where my cooking videos are. And as always, bon appetit.
Okay, let's get our plate ready to put the chicken on this plate. Just take the towel. Take up the oil. Okay, and this chicken is ready to come out. Maybe not quite. We're gonna let it fry a little bit longer. Make sure it's done. All right, we'll be back. Meanwhile, I'm gonna try this too. So good and moist. Delicious. Okay, and there you have the finished product, Ella's famous chicken and waffles. For your order, please contact me at Ella Dishes It Out on YouTube or Instagram. And as always, bon appetit! You may eat.